Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Radhanath Swami Niti Namini. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namini. Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharini Nirvisesa Sunyavadi Paschatya Desatarini. Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chakshurmilitam Mena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. Sri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitamena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kada Mahyam Dadati Svapadantikam. Vandeham Sri Guru Shri Uttapada Kamalam Sri Guru Vaishnavamscha Shirupam Sagrajatam Sakagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajeevam Sadvaidam Sabadutam Parijana Sagitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padan Sakagana Lalita Sri Visakanvitamscha. He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dina Bandhu Jagatpade Gopesha Gopika Kamta Radha Kamta Namusute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavani Smri Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vancha Kalpatarabhyascha Kripa Sindhubhye Vachapatitana Pavnebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Shiva Sadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Isvaraha Paramaha Krishnaha Satchidananda Vigraha Anadi Radir Govindaha Sarvakarana Karanam. Hare Krishna. By the causeless mercy of the Supreme Personality of Godhead Sri Krishna, we are nicely studying Bhagavad Gita, the King of Knowledge, Raja Vidya. So Krishna is teaching in this Bhagavad Gita about his Vibhuti, opulence. We understand it. And we understand that Krishna should be worshipped in his personal form. So then it's very quick and easy for us to reach him. So that also we understand very well. So also Krishna is teaching us that all the time our mind should be engaged only in his service, in his remembering him only. That's it. So that means we study in the 18th chapter, Krishna is teaching us that the actions we can perform using our body, mind, and speech. So Sarira, Van, Manovir. We know that there are 5 factors for the success of each and every action. There are 5 factors. So Panchaitani Mahabahu Karanani Nibodame Sankhye Kritante Proktani Siddhaye Sarva Karmanam. So for all the activities, Sarva Karmanam, so to succeed, Siddhaye, so to achieve perfection in all the activities, so totally there are 5 factors. Panchaitani Mahabahu Karanani Nibodame. So we already know that. And whatever activities we do, so with our working senses, so with our sarira, basically with our body, or with our speech, voice, van, and manobir, so with our mind. So we can perform activities with our body, speech, and mind. Sariravan manobir karma prarabhate naraka nyayam va viparitam va panchaite tasya hetavaha. So that means with our mind, if we can think about Krishna, so that means we are acting. So there is the action performed with our mind. So that's what remembering Krishna, thinking about Krishna. So that's what we are doing, action with our mind. So when we talk about Krishna, or when we chant Hare Krishna Maha Mantra and with in a way that we can hear it, so that way we are actually talking, we are speaking, basically one speech basically. So that's an activity. So that's an action. So we are doing it to serve Krishna. So that way, this chanting is the process. All our, both sarira, all three, sarira and the speech and then mind, everything is working together and we are performing activities. Sometimes we can perform an activity without speaking. So sometimes you will perform activity only by thinking with mind only, just thinking. So sometimes even without thinking also, for example, you are driving, so that is an activity. So sometimes we already very used to do that. So practice, just with the practice it comes. And just like that, automatically, so the things, our brain actually, when it is trained to do certain things, it just does it automatically without even thinking twice. So that happens. That is just the way our brain is trained, because that's all the neural connections. So all the neurons are how it is connected. So everything is trained. So then that starts firing the action potentials, and things will happen without even ourselves thinking also. So that's why we are able to do multitasking actually. So that kind of multitasking we should do in this chanting Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. So with our body, our speech, our mind, everything is actually connected fully with Krishna, only thinking about Krishna. So when we chant Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So when we chant that, we are using our voice so to make that sound, so that transcendental sound. So then with our mind, when we are fixing our mind on that sound vibration, of course, with ears only we are hearing. So our mind should focus on that hearing. So when it comes and falls in our ears, the sound reaches our ears. So our mind is focusing on that vibration. So that way our mind is also acting at that time. It's for Krishna, remembering Krishna, thinking about Krishna. All such things are happening at the time of chanting Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. And of course, Krishna is teaching us that one should sit straight. So with body, neck, and head, everything on a straight line. So samam kaya siro grivam. So samam kaya siro grivam. So everything should be straight. So that way, when all these things are kept, so that way our body is engaged in serving Krishna, our mind is actually engaged in serving Krishna, our speech, our voice also, we are actually engaged in serving Krishna. So like that, when all these things are engaged in remembering and serving Krishna, so then that means Krishna is teaching us that we are going to achieve success. There is no doubt about it. So this 5 factors, and in this activity, if we are able to achieve success in this chanting Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, that means if we are able to do this chanting every day regularly, we are able to train our mind. So that success takes us to go to Goloka, because we are able to fully focus our mind only on Krishna. We are able to train our mind to remember only Krishna. So that way, not thinking about anything else, not worrying about anything else. So we are able to, by Krishna's causeless mercy, we are able to go to Goloka. We will be able to go to Goloka with this knowledge of Bhagavad Gita. So now Krishna is giving us this great opportunity to study and understand this Bhagavad Gita. So that way, every day, all kinds of activities. One is just now we discussed, explained in detail about the chanting process, how our body, senses, mind, everything is engaged in the service of Krishna. So similarly, when we cook prasadam also, so we have to really put a lot of efforts. In fact, that need a lot of physical efforts we have to put with our body to make prasadam actually. So we have to do things in a very clean way and then very tasty way for Krishna, offering to Krishna. So a lot of work involved actually to get a prasadam. Even though the time of offering, the time duration of offering, or the duration at which we take prasadam, honor the prasadam is very less. but the time we need to spend for preparation is actually significant, but it is very much needed actually, because we are doing it for Krishna. So that way we should avoid packaged food at all, completely. So that's what in the past also many times I have mentioned about that. So that is not going to help us. So if we eat packaged foods in this, well, this is all kinds of colorings, they put preservatives and the chemicals, everything. So it's not at all, we don't want to offer such things to Krishna, first of all. That's very important. And we need to eat only prasadam. So that way we have to make prasadam at home. So that also involves significant amount of efforts. So with our body, with our sariram. And also, while thinking at that time, we can listen to Prabhupada's Kirtan or like this Bhagavad Gita. All such things we can listen to, remember Krishna, and so that way we are engaged in Krishna's service. So in fact, when we are cooking prasadam for Krishna, that itself will be actually make us remembering Krishna all the time. So these are all the way when we are able to engage ourselves in the service of Krishna every day. So, and also like studying ourselves, reading, like we are attending this Bhagavad Gita every day. We are going through all the slokas and we are able to make good progress, and we are able to get a very like a complete understanding of this Bhagavad Gita also, full understanding. That is very much is becoming possible now, because we are able to continuously study this Bhagavad Gita every day and able to understand what Krishna is teaching us about the body, mind, senses, intelligence, everything we are able to understand by Krishna's causeless message. So that way, we need to fully focus our mind on Krishna with the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, engage in Krishna's service and spreading this Bhagavad Gita, making devotees, identifying devotees and giving this knowledge to everyone. So all these efforts in our life, if we are keeping ourselves very busy, engaged in Krishna's service, that will take us to Krishna for sure. There is no doubt about it. So that will make us actually, the important point also, that when we start serving Krishna, even it's true in the material world also. In the material world, if someone is actually working, if someone is working in the material world, they will get even more work. They will get a lot of work. So in the job or anywhere, actually, that's why people sometimes we see the workaholic persons. So the workaholic people, they will be working all the time. So we're not even thinking about whether it is day or when they need to take prasadam, lunch, and dinner, and all. People work like not able to get enough sleep and things like that. So because they are addicted to work, they are working. So when we are addicted to Krishna, so Krishna also gives us so much of opportunities. There is no doubt about it. So our opportunities to serve Krishna will keep increasing. We will get more and more opportunities to serve Krishna, to spread Krishna's message, to chant Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, to prepare and offer prasadam to Krishna, to associate with the devotees and glorify Krishna. So like that, these opportunities also will increase. But it's very important that when we are following Bhagavad Gita, we need to make sure that we have to regulate all the activities, even though we are serving Krishna. So that doesn't mean that, oh, I am very busy in serving Krishna, I can sleep only for a few hours every day. That is not acceptable. So that means we are not serving Krishna. So that means we are actually not serving Krishna if we sleep less time. And similarly, oh, it is Krishna prasadam, so it's offered to Krishna, so let me eat a lot. So because it's a Krishna prasadam, I like this, I love this, I want to eat a lot because it's Krishna prasadam. That is not also good. We are not serving Krishna. Serving Krishna means Krishna is teaching us that we should sleep enough, we should eat enough, we should not eat a lot and we should not eat little, and we should not sleep a lot and should not sleep little. All these things are very much needed to maintain a healthy body so that we can serve Krishna, so that we can sit straight, we'll be able to sit straight and chant Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. Otherwise, if we are not able to take care of health, then all kinds of problems we get it, like high blood pressure or blood sugar. So this is very common these days. People, they start taking the blood pressure medications or diabetic medications and all those things. In fact, all these things, the sugar, glucose in our body should be controlled with our diet, not with the medicine. So similarly, this blood pressure also can be controlled with our mind without any stress. So that is possible. Simply by chanting Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, our mind is going to be very peaceful. Simply by serving Krishna all the time, engaging in Krishna's service, our heart is not going to beat very fast. So it will be beating normally. So like that, if we are serving Krishna, so we have to follow Bhagavad Gita. If we are following Bhagavad Gita, so then these things will automatically happen in our life. It will come. Krishna will guide us. That is the main thing. Krishna will teach us. Like Krishna taught Arjuna all this Bhagavad Gita. That's what Krishna is teaching us also now, this Bhagavad Gita. We are studying and understanding this Bhagavad Gita now because Lord Sri Krishna is teaching us. Otherwise, we won't understand. Otherwise, we will not get this knowledge. It is because Krishna is arranging. Krishna is creating opportunities. That is the main thing. So, and he will create even more opportunities for us. So, we will keep growing actually, because this is based on a very, very strong scientific understanding. So this faith is, whatever the faith we are getting on Krishna now, we are understanding this Bhagavad Gita now. So this is completely based on the science. So nobody can actually shake it. Nobody can actually change us. Nobody can argue or do anything to change us. Nobody can convince or brainstorm, nothing. Nobody can brainwash. Nothing can happen because our brain is already very, very fully purified with this knowledge of Bhagavad Gita. So nobody can even brainwash, and we will be able to simply make continuous progress and serve Krishna and go to Goloka. So that's what is happening. So our mind is becoming very, very calm, and it is focusing on Krishna. And over a period of time, this is going to become even more like a very steady, very strong. So buddhi we are gaining, and steady mind we are gaining, and peace of mind we are able to experience, and we are able to experience unlimited bliss also with this Bhagavad Gita. When we are connected with Krishna, that's what all these things are happening, and we are able to see Krishna is actually working for us. We'll be able to experience, we'll be able to see all those miracles in our life, the wonders in our life, that Krishna is actually with us. He's doing a lot of activities for us. We'll be able to feel that. So all such things are possible only with this Bhagavad Gita knowledge only. So everything until now, what all discussed, mentioned, all these things are going to happen just with this Bhagavad Gita knowledge. So that is the effect of this Bhagavad Gita knowledge, which we are getting it, which we are understanding it. So now, being Sunday morning in India, we are in the 10th chapter now. We finished 36 verses in the 10th chapter. So now we will continue, because Arjuna asked Krishna to tell about his glories, his vibhutis, his opulence. So Vistarena Atmano Yogam Vibhudim Cha Janardana Bhuyaka Kadaya Triptir Shunvato Nasti Me Amirtam. So I want to hear more about you. So nothing else is nectar to me then other than hearing about you. So nothing else is nectar for me other than hearing about you. So that's what Arjuna told Krishna. And Krishna also told, okay, I will explain, but my vibhuti, my opulences are unlimited. So I will tell you those prominent ones. So Sri Bhagavan Vacha, Hantate Pravakshyami Divyagi Atma Vibhudayaga. Pradanyataka Kurusheshto Nastyanto Vistarasyami. So I will tell you those most prominent opulence, because there is no end to my endless and unlimited opulence. That's what Krishna said. So now, actually, what we are studying in this sloka number 37, Krishna is teaching us, continuing that Vrishninam Vasudevosmi Pandavanam Dhananjaya Muninamapyaham Vyasaga Kavinam Ushana Kavigi. So, of all the Vrishnis, so Krishna is the of all of the descendants of Vrishni. So I am Vasudeva. So Vasudeva. So I am Vasudeva of all the Vrishnis. So Krishna is the Vasudeva. We know that Aniruddha, Vasudeva, Sankarshana, Pradyumna, all such things we studied in the Brahma Samhita. So that way Krishna is saying that I am the Vasudeva. So Vasudevam Sarvam Iti Samahatma Sudullabha. In another sloka we studied in the 7th chapter, 19th sloka. Bahunam Janmanamante Jnanavarma Prabhatyate Vasudevaga Sarvam Iti Samahatma Sudullabhaga. That's what Krishna said. So that's why Vrishinam Vasudevosmi. Pandavanam Dhananjaya. Of all the Pandavas, I am the Dhananjaya, Arjuna, the conqueror of wealth. Muninam apyaham Vyasa. Of all the munis, sages, I am the Vyasa. So Krishna is the Vyasa. Muninam apyaham Vyasa. Kavinam Ushana Kavi. Of all the great thinkers, Kavis, I am the Ushana Kavi, who is Sukracharya, the spiritual master of the demons. So that's what Ushana, that is Sukracharya. So Krishna is saying that of all the Kavis, of all the great thinkers, so I am Ushana. So that's what Krishna is saying there. Of the descendants of Vrishni, I am Vasudeva, and of the Pandavas, I am Arjuna. Of the sages, I am Vyasa, and among great thinkers, I am Ushana. That's what Krishna is saying. Now, in the 38th sloka, Krishna is continuing in the 10th chapter. Dando Damayatam Nitirasmi Jigishatam Maunam Chaivasmi Guhyana Jnanam Jnanavatamaham. So, of all the means of suppression. So, Damayata. So, I am the Danda, punishment. So, Krishna is the punishment of all the means of suppression. Dando Damayatam Asmi. And for those who seek victory, so there is Jigi Satam. So, I am the Nitir. I am the morality. So, I am the Nitir. Maunam Chaivasmi Guhyana. Of all the secret things, I am Maunam. So there is silence. So I am the silence of all secrets. Jnanam Jnanavatam Aham. Of the wise, I am the knowledge. So Jnanavatam. Those who have the knowledge, so I am that knowledge. So Krishna is that knowledge. So if you think that I am very knowledgeful, that is Krishna. Of course, Krishna is already teaching us that Sarvasya Chakam Kriti Sannivishte Mattaga Smritir Jnanam Apoganam Cha. From me comes remembrance, knowledge, and forgetfulness. So I am seated in everyone's heart. That's what Krishna is saying. Among all means of suppressing lawlessness, I am punishment. And of those who seek victory, I am morality. Of secret things, I am silence. And of the wise, I am the wisdom. That's what Krishna is teaching. Now in this sloka number 39, Krishna is continuing. Yachapi sarvabhutanam bijam tadaham arjuna na tadasti vinayatsyan maya bhutam characharam. Yachapi sarvabhutanam bijam tadaham arjuna. Of all the creations, so sarvabhutanam, so which are yet to be created also. So I am the seed. So that's why already Krishna is saying that Aham bija pratakapita. So sarvayonishu kamteya murtayaga sampavandyaga tasam brahma mahat yoni aham bija pratakapita. So that's why Krishna is the bijam. So here I am the seed. Natadasti vinayatsyan maya bhutam chara acharam. So both moving and non-moving, chara and achara. So nothing else is there without me. So that's what natadasti vinayatsyan maya bhutam chara acharam. There is nothing else can come, nothing else is there without me. So everything is Krishna only, from Krishna only. Furthermore, O Arjuna, I am the generating seed of all existences. There is no being, moving or non-moving, that can exist without me. So that's why Krishna is saying that Natadasti vinayatsyan maya bhutam characharam. Nothing else is there without me. So then Krishna is continuing in the 40th sloka. Nantosti mama divyanam vibhutinam parantapa yeshadu yeshatu deshatah prokto vibhute vishtaro maya. Already Krishna said that there is no limit for my vibhuti. So Krishna already said that. Hantate pravakshami divyaya atma vibhudayaka pradayataka kurushesta nasti anto vistarasyami. So that na asti anto vistarasyami. Here na anto asti. There na asti anto. Here na anto asti. That's it. Krishna is just flipping the words here. So na anto asti na astyanto vistarasyami. Here Nantosti mama divyanam vibhudinam. So for my divine opulences, so there is no limit, there is no end, O Parantapa, O conqueror of enemies. Whatever I have just now said, it is Uddesam. Uddesam means just examples. So that's what Uddeshataka. Yesha duthe esa tu Uddeshataka. Prokto, whatever I mentioned, whatever I have told you until now, they are all just examples. Vibhuter Vishtara Maya. So my vast, my unlimited opulences, they are just few examples I have given you. That's what Krishna is saying here. So mighty conqueror of enemies, there is no end to my divine manifestations. What I have spoken to you is but a mere indication of my infinite opulences. That's what Krishna is teaching. So by Krishna's causeless mercy, we have successfully finished 4 more slokas today. So we finished 40 slokas in the 10th chapter. We just have to finish 2 more slokas to finish the 10th chapter. Actually, it has got only 42 verses. Hare Krishna. So now let us chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra and focus our mind on the transcendental sound vibration. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prashnaya Bhutale Srimate Radhanath Swami Nityanamini. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prashnaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Nityanamini. Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharini Nirvishesa Sunyavadi Paschitya Desatarini. Umajnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chakshurmelitamena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Shiva Sadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, 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 Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, 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 Rama, Hare Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Timir Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Guruji. Thank you, Guruji, for the wonderful class.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. I request all the devotees to kindly use the Zoom raise hand feature to ask your questions to Guruji. Ravindra Goyal Prabhu has one question. He asks, Hare Krishna, Guruji. Niti has been translated as morality, whereas it is otherwise considered policy. Kindly elaborate a bit more on it.
Policy, no, Niti means morality only, as long as I remember. I don't know where it is. Policy, it comes from. Hare Krishna. So, here in Bhagavad Gita, it is it's morality only. Niti means it is righteous things, correct? Right things. You need to do it. Niti. That means it is morality only, Prabhu. It's not simply policies. Hare Krishna, Prabhu. I don't know where from you. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji. Usually we use this term policy as a mean how to achieve something. Like for those who are seeking victory, they have to make a strategy or a policy to seek that, to achieve that objective. So that's why I was a bit getting confused.
Yes, Niti means the Nyaya, Niti. So that's what Niti.
Okay, and yeah, Guruji, this word is also coming in the last verse of Bhagavad Gita, chapter 18.
Yes, Niti. Yeah, there also it
is morality.
Okay. Yeah. Yes. Okay. Yatra Yogeshwara Krishna, Yatra Parthadananda, Tatra Shri Vijayo Bhutir Dhruvo Nitir Matir Mama. Yes, there also it should be morality. Yes.
Okay, Guruji. Thank you very much.
I'm sure there also it will be morality. Only let me quickly. I remember very much. Yes, Prabhu.
Okay, Guruji. Right. Thank you, Guruji.
Yes, Prabhu. So Niti means it's a morality only, Prabhu. So that's what I even in Tamil also I remember it is. Yes, Prabhu. There also Prabhupada has translated is morality only. Yes, Prabhu.
Okay. So that way, when we say honesty is the best policy, that goes along with.
That is correct. Yes, Prabhu. So here also Dhruva Nitir Matir Mama.
Okay. Right, Guruji. Thank you. Thank you very much, Guruji.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Guruji. Hare Krishna. Shiva Singh Prabhu has a question. He asks,
Yes.
Hare Krishna Guruji, which process are we following, ascending or descending, and how?
It is descending process because it is coming. So ascending means you are trying to find out, explore yourself and trying to figure it out. So that process is not possible. It's not helpful also for us. It has to just come through disciplic succession. It's just descending to us. So that's what we just have to follow this Bhagavad. That's why this Bhagavad Gita itself should be understood in the disciplic succession. Krishna himself said that evam parampara praptam. So that's what it's a descending process. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna Mata.
Okay, Prabhuji. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna.
Yes, Mata.
Dandava Pranam.
Dandavad pranams Mataji. Hare Krishna. So everything else today you understood, correct Mataji? Hare Krishna.
Yes, Prabhuji. It was very nice. Thank you so
Yes,
much.
Mata.
And that previous lecture was also in which you were mentioning that we will be, we will never be in anxiety, depression, BP and all. So if we are giving daily dose of Bhagavad Gita, then we will be free from all these things. That was also
Exactly. Yes, Mother. This is the real medicine actually. People, they go to psychiatrists and get some medicine, all those things, it's not needed. So for Arjuna in that battlefield at that time, any amount of tranquilizers would not have helped him at all.
And so this is very interesting, and for the first time I'm listening this thing, like while we are chanting, then we are engaging our bodily actions, mind, and
Yes.
even senses, and
Our
everything
speech,
is
our speech. Yes, Mother. Our speech, everything is engaged. Everything engaged in Krishna's service. That's the main thing.
because we are meditating on his forms mentally, and then
Yes.
even if we are sitting in front of the deities and chanting, then also we are meditating on his forms, and then
Yes,
everything is engaged in his service.
Yes,
So,
and we are chanting loud so that we can hear. So we are engaging our voice also. So all the senses are engaged in Krishna's service, Mataji. That's the main thing.
yes, thank you, Prabhuji. And now I have to go to temple for Sunday program. So I'll
Yeah, it's
just
a
go.
Sunday. Yes, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Hare
Thank
Krishna,
you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Guruji. Hare Krishna. There are no more questions, Guruji. So thank you for today's class. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Roma Rai Mataji. Hare Krishna. Suresh Tabi Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Guruji.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Today's class was very nice, especially
Yes,
when we chant the mantras,
Yes.
and then like all our bodily organs,
Yes.
mind,
Yes.
and like everything like is concentrated onto one thing. So you can actually connect with Krishna with this.
That is correct. Yes, Prabhu. Yes, Prabhu.
It was very nice, like to get this knowledge, like everything is connected, and then like when we chant that, and then we connect to the Krishna.
Yes, Prabhu. Yes, Prabhu.
It was a very good knowledge, sir. Very good, nice, sir. Thank
Hare
you.
Krishna. I got the number, Prabhu. You sent me a message.
I have sent on to your.
Yes.
I will. Shall I give you now?
Yes, I got it. No, I got it. You sent it to
You
me. I
got
got
it.
it. I will add
Okay.
him. I will add him today. Yes.
Okay,
After this
okay.
lecture, I will add him.
Haji, 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 Haji. Hare Krishna.
Hare
Guru.
Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare
Thank
Krishna.
you.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Satyendra Singh Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Guruji, Pranam.
Hare Krishna. Pranam Prabhu. Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Really nice to hear from you in the Bhagavad Gyan on this Sunday morning. Beautiful. Beautifully explained, Guruji. In the beginning, you have said that with mind, speech, and body,
Yes, Prabhu. Yes, Prabhu.
you can dedicate yourself to the Krishna.
Krishna's
beautiful,
service.
beautiful way of explaining, narrating.
Yes, Prabhu.
Thank you,
It's all.
Guruji, for your wonderful class. And Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Deepak Goyal, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhu. I think you got muted again. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Guruji, for a wonderful class. Hello.
Yes, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Thank you, Guruji, for the wonderful class.
Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Sashireka Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Sorry, Guruji, I joined very late. Only when you were finishing, you were almost finishing the chanting because I was out
Okay.
out of town. So yesterday also I missed the class. I'll catch up. But
Yes, yes, ma'am.
from what everybody's been saying, it looks like I missed something very interesting today.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
yes. So I want to catch up. I will definitely catch up.
YouTube, yes,
Guruji.
Mataji. YouTube,
Yeah.
you can
Also, Guruji, I had to go to Mysore yesterday for something, and then so at that point of time, therefore I missed, and I was
Yes,
reaching the place for that whatever work we had, so I couldn't because your class got shifted. I thought if it happens at normal time,
the
then
timing yesterday
I understand.
start
Yeah.
on time. Yes,
Yeah, I
Fridays
understand.
it
Yeah,
happens. Yes,
I understand.
Fridays.
Yeah, I realized that. Yeah. So
Only
therefore,
this semester, until this semester in 3 more months, then it should be fine. Yes, Mataji.
oh,
Hare
very
Krishna.
nice. Yeah, very nice. Yeah. So I thought then, therefore, I will catch up later on. And I came back very late in the night. And then again this morning, I had to leave my parents' place and come. So it got late. And so therefore, anyway,
Yes,
I will catch up. Yeah, only one
YouTube, you
other
can
thing that when I was in Mysore, that I met a person who was interested in the class. So I mean, everywhere I go, I talk about this. When I see like-minded people, I'll talk about Bhagavad Gita
That's
class.
correct. Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
I always talk to people about when they ask me what you're doing, and I say, I'm learning the Bhagavad Gita, and we have a class like this in the morning. I try and explain. So this lady was interested, and I will on the personal WhatsApp, I will send her number to you.
And then immediately we'll add. Yes,
you can add her to this thing WhatsApp, and the Tamil class also. I will send you the number of the gentleman that I was mentioning, who's my friend in Delhi. So you can add him to
tell me in Delhi.
Yeah.
Yes,
So you can tell the Tamilian person. So you can add him to the Tamil class also.
Tamil
I'll
group.
pass
Yes,
it on. Yeah, Tamil group.
That
Yeah.
will be good.
So
Yes.
yeah. I just thought that these are wherever it's possible. We are only talking about now. There is really, Guruji, so true that there is no other topic for discussion or no other interest. Yeah.
Yes.
Wherever I am going, whoever I'm engaging with, I realize that I'm only talking about this now. I'm not talking about anything else. And nothing else is interesting. Nothing else is interesting. It is not because I'm trying to do it, but no other topic comes to my mind. So I think that's what I was telling. I was sharing with my parents that look at this, look at how he himself does everything. It's not that we are putting any effort. We just have to have bhakti for him, and he is making all the changes, all the transformation, so gradual, so subtle, and so automatic. And I find that having handed over myself to him, he is just handling. He is the the oarsman for the boat now. So he is handling everything. Yeah. So beautiful it is, Guruji. Thank you for bringing me to.
Yes,
thank you.
Krishna will engage us, Mother. We will definitely make. I'm sure in Bangalore itself, there are thousands and thousands of devotees will be able to make.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So now this is one effort that, it's not even an effort, Guruji, I was thinking, because we were in a place, we had gone to see our Guru actually, in Mysore, we were in this Matha, the Parakal Matha, because I had gone to see my Guru. And because he's the Kulu Guru for us.
Yeah.
So we had gone to
Yeah.
meet him, and we were sitting. And while normally you're sitting and waiting for someone, you would, even if you're waiting anywhere, you would normally discuss all kinds of things of the worldly affairs. I'm now,
That's correct.
there is no need at all to talk about anything. Just no need. I'm talking to her, this lady, and suddenly she's telling me, I was discussing something with my mother, and then this lady sitting next to us got interested in what we were talking about. And we were talking about something about Krishna and about, this only, spirituality. And then she said, I was just wanting to ask you something. And so she said, what are you doing? And I said, I'm learning the Bhagavad Gita. And then they just said, oh, I'm very interested. Can you please put me in touch? I said, sure, we'll be happy to have as many more devotees as possible.
Yeah, that's
So I
correct.
thought we'll
Yes.
get her involved. And then she was very curious. So I sent her immediately for yesterday's class, since it was already uploaded. I immediately forwarded on WhatsApp to her. And I said,
Yes.
please have a look at the class, and this is available on YouTube, and you can, recordings you can see, but you also look at the class for just getting an experience of what a beautiful class it is. And then I will ask Guruji to add your number to WhatsApp. And she was so happy, so delighted. And see that kind of happiness. And so, I
That's
can't.
what will bring us happiness, man. If we make like that,
Yes.
thousands and thousands of devotees everywhere, finally, when we leave this world, that's what is going to make our life very, very meaningful.
Yeah,
that
yeah,
will bring us so
yeah.
much happiness.
So
Yes,
it is so, I don't have words to thank you, Guruji. No words to thank you. Thank you so much for day in and day out sending this message and making us aware that this is the only path to take. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hare Krishna, Guruji. Yeah,
Hare
and I will
Krishna,
catch
Hare
up for what I have missed. Yeah, I will
Yes,
catch
madam.
up. Thank you, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare
Hare Krishna, Guruji. Thank you.
Manoranjan Sagu Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Guruji,
Hare
very
Krishna
wonderful
Prabhu.
session. And Sunday class is, I am also in other class, but actually that 10th chapter or the daily, it's a kind of
Yes.
refreshing our mind by taking the different chapters. You have rightly the planning out how to take the classes more and more enlightening. And really, we are very grateful that what you are giving in the morning, so that whole day will be totally, we will be not be affected by these mundane pleasures or material things, and we will be avoided from all these negative qualities. So it's a very wonderful, and really we are very much indebted to you, and because of your great service, to render your great best services, put all your efforts, endeavors for the service of the welfare of the people, welfare of the society, and really we are very much, I am very much indebted, and really I am very much impressed, because I could not expect that I will be in the Gita class. For long days I know, but I was so careless, but immediately it changed my vision. That is a great change, transformation took place in my life. I, as a
Yes.
teacher, for that I would have done before 90 or like that, when I PG student, and still then I could not continue the reading Gita and nothing. You know that at this latter stage I came to when I am going to retire from that, just 4-5 years is left, and now I started reading Gita. So I feel guilty of myself that I have done a great blunder in my life, a great mistake, blunder. That is no excuse for me. And from a student career, one should start with Gita, so that one can do better in everything. He can excel in all disciplines, whatever the things one can continue. So we are very fortunate that in this Gita class, and really we make others also to come to this class, so that the society will be in a better condition, and we can love each other, we can show and have an ideal society, we can build a right kind of society if you are totally devoted to Gita class. And really it is a way of life. Thousands, it's not a common thing. It's a thousand years, generation to generation, it has been handed down. Or so we are very fortunate to be associated, those who are lucky, means we have to make our mind totally that unless and until our mind gets devoted to Gita, how can we attend the class? Now at this latter stage also I realized, and I was just superficial in everything. So for me, it's a great transformation. I am very much indebted to you, Guruji. I could not that expect that. I feel that what I am. I know that what I am. I am very careless in body, in health, in mind, and everything. I thought that I am not fit for anything, but I am still struggling. But it is my mind is like that, built up in such a way that I feel that I am very much, I am very curious to know things, but not curious in the sense, in a serious sense. It is just a superficial level, just to know things, but not go into deeper into anything. That will be useless. So only superficial study or superficial way of lifestyle, it is wrong. So that I left. So now I realize how important it is. Now I have more and more, wherever I go, any Gita book, by any, written by any author, I will immediately get it that. So I think I will try to have only Gita library. So have the book, only Gita. So I am very lucky that because of you, I can do this. I am very lucky. So thank you, Guruji. Pranam, Guruji. Satata
Hare
naman,
Krishna.
naman, naman.
Thank you. Hare Krishna. Shashikopan Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna Mataji,
Thank you,
Hare Krishna.
Guruji, for today's class. It was really very wonderful and lot of learnings gathered today.
Yes, yes, Mataji.
Thank you very much, Guruji, once again. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Asha Singh Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Thank you so much, Guruji, for nice class.
Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
It's Krishna's mercy.
Yes,
You are
Mataji.
enlightening us daily, Guruji.
It's Krishna's causeless mercy, we are able to continue. Yes,
Yeah,
Mataji.
Guruji. Really. All the transformation.
Yes. Transformation will automatically happen. Yes, Mataji. Bhagavad Gita, whatever it's supposed to do for us, it's happening with our Bhagavad Gita lectures.
Really.
Yes, Mataji. That's mercy. Whatever happened to Arjuna, it's going to happen to us.
Yes,
Hare
Guruji.
Krishna.
Yes. Yes, Guruji.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Thank you so much, Guruji. Hare
Thank you,
Krishna.
Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare
Hare Rama. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Sunil Srivas Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Guruji, no question, Guruji. Hare Krishna,
Thank
Guruji.
you. Hare Krishna Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Nitin Bele Prabhu. Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Dandavat Pranam, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram.
Ram Ram. Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. No question.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Mahendra Shukla Prabhu. Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Dandavat Pranam. Hare Krishna. Hare
Pranam Prabhu.
Krishna. Hare Hare. Hare Rama.
Hare Ram. Ram. Hare Hare.
आपका
Hare
आशीर्वाद
Krishna. Hare
Thank
Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Chandrakanta Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Yesterday I couldn't join your class, Guruji. And
Yes,
yesterday also I couldn't hear properly, but I heard that you are coming on 17th and coming to Bangalore. I am so happy, Guruji.
yes, Mataji. Yes.
You will be coming to
So
Bangalore.
how are you feeling, Mataji? You still have cold?
Yeah, still I have that cough and cold, Guruji. My daughter left, but still my headache, manageable. I have manageable this thing. My husband is almost recovered, Guruji. He is almost recovered. Only the cold is not going, Guruji. Cold and cough. It's not dry cough. Not
Yes,
going. Even too much of cough is there. Yes, Guruji.
Yes, Mataji. I will come on to Bangalore, Mataji. On 23rd, we will meet. Yes, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Okay, Guruji. Okay, I'm so happy, Guruji, that you are coming. That day, there was my daughter was going. There were a lot of talking. Then I couldn't hear properly the discussion of Bangalore.
Oh, your daughter has already left, Mataji, came to Canada?
She left. She left. She left.
Yes.
Yeah. Now I have to go for Ayurvedic treatment, and I was waiting for her to leave. Then some swimming, then a neurologist has told. Those things I have to plan after my complete recovery, Guruji. Yes, Guruji. Thank you very much, Guruji. Every day bringing consciousness to our houses and to our mind. Thank you very much, Guruji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Rama, Rama, Rama. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna. Hare Krishna. Vrinda Jai Singh Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Thank you for the nice class. So now the desire is that to do more and more chanting, as our whole system is connected by chanting.
That is correct.
So that is the best service we can offer to Krishna.
Yes, Mataji. Yes. Yeah, it is all, everything, the entire body, every system, everything is serving Krishna actually when we chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Yes, Mataji.
Yes, Guruji. And also not to be too greedy while eating, thinking it's prasadam, and just overstuffing ourselves.
Yes,
that was a very good point you said. And not to sleep less, to get enough sleep so that we are happy while chanting.
That way we are serving Krishna. Otherwise we won't serve Krishna. We can't serve Krishna.
Yes.
We need
Yes, Guruji. But Guruji, many times people, it's not that you don't want to get sleep. Sometimes you don't get the sleep. I have seen cases where people find a lot of difficulty in falling asleep.
Because of material aspirations, material thoughts, all those things. If you are remembering Krishna, then there is no problem. You can sleep. If you chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra and serve Krishna, remember Krishna, then sleep will automatically come. That's it.
Yes, Guruji. That was very nice. And also connecting to Krishna, thinking of your service, that this is one of the good service I can do for Krishna.
Yes, Mother. That's correct. This is service. Sleeping is also service. Yes, sleep.
Yes, Guruji.
We need to consider.
Thank you.
If we go to bed, if we sleep enough, then we are serving Krishna. Otherwise, we are not serving Krishna.
Yes, Guruji. Because when you are fresh in your mind, you can concentrate better. Definitely. Yes, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Guruji. Thank you very much for the nice class. Thank you.
Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Ravin Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Guruji. No questions, Guruji. Wonderful class. Every day you are giving the daily dose of vaccine. So that is wonderful. And that's making...
We are getting boosted every day. Boosting ourselves to Krishna. Yes.
Everyday boosters.
Spiritual boosters. Yes.
So this is basically food for soul. So,
yes, soul. That's correct.
So which means that it's not a vaccine, it's just food, which is essential.
Yes. That's
so it's not
energy. Yeah, that's correct. Yes.
Yeah, so which is wonderful, Guruji, that you are putting your time and imparting us the knowledge and information. Thank you. Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Krishna Krishna.
Hare Ram. Hare Ram. Ram Ram. Hare Krishna. Gayatri Mataji. Hare Krishna. Gayatri Shivakumar Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Wonderful session as usual.
Yes, Mataji.
Good, great explanation. daily giving morning boost to us in the refreshing
That's
us.
correct. Yes, yes, Mother.
Yeah, as Sasikala Mataji told, I'm also always talking about you, about Krishna, Lord Krishna,
Yes,
his
that's right.
experience, about the class you teach. I'm trying to explain. Yesterday, my mother came. I was fully telling about what you told. I was explaining.
Yes.
Yeah, she was also amazed to see me like that because I never used to talk like that. But sudden, she was amazed.
Yeah,
Great.
she seeing some changes in us. They are really very surprised. Others,
Yeah,
yes, Mother.
she was surprised. Yeah, yeah. I thought it's all because of Lord Krishna ji. Nothing more than that. Instead of starting the class directly, the way you give the introduction is very amazing.
Yes, Mother. Yes, yes, we are.
Usually, everybody directly go into the subject, but the way you give the introduction, very, very, very nice.
Yes, Mother. All Bhagavad Gita only. Mother. Krishna's glory. It gives us so much happiness when we glorify Krishna. It brings us a lot of satisfaction. Yes, Mother.
Yeah, great.
We will do
Krishna
much more.
to give you, Krishna has to give good health to you. That's all.
Yes,
For the
Mother.
service,
You will.
for the dedicated service that you render, Krishna has to guide you very much. Thank you, Guruji.
Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare Ram,
Krishna, Hare
Hare Ram,
Ram, Hare Ram,
Ram
Ram
Ram,
Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Sumati Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare
Sorry, I
Krishna.
joined little
No.
late, only during the question answer session. I will
No
listen to
problem.
your lecture today.
Yes, yes, Mataji.
Just like Gayatri Mataji told, now there are a lot of changes in us after attending the
Yes.
class. So it slowly happens in us automatically, and people around us can see
That is
the
correct. Around us will suddenly realize what is happening with us. Yes, Mataji.
correct. So all going well, Guruji. My daughters also come yesterday.
Yes, I was about to ask you. So
Yeah, we are all very happy. I was just involved with some family talk and cooking and all that. So I missed the class in between. I shall listen
when
to
is the visa interview, Mataji?
It's on 14th.
Oh, 14th.
Feb 14th. Yeah, we've decided to go to Chennai itself to give it. I believe the processing happens faster if you give it directly in Chennai.
Okay. Okay.
Or you can drop it off here in Bangalore. I think it takes some more days, the processing time.
So if you directly give, then it will be fast.
If we give it there, anyway, I'll be going to meet my parents and all. So we can give it there and then come.
Yes.
And
Your
then,
parents are in Chennai only, Mataji?
yeah, they're in Chennai only.
Okay.
My brother's sister. So anyway, I do keep traveling there often.
Yes. Okay.
Thank you, Guruji, for the class.
Krishna's
Thank you. I'm looking forward to meeting you soon. Thank you.
Krishna mercy only. Everything is planned by Krishna. Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Thank you, Mataji. Thank you, Hare Krishna. Hare
Thank
Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. I think I spoke with all devotees. Now let us listen to Srila Prabhupada's Kirtan. Hare Krishna. I will try to put maybe so Ravin Prabhu, I'll try to play in some other thing here. This or not. So a Windows Media Player.
It's not audible.
Is it the
No, it's not audible, Prabhu. So put the phone near to the laptop speaker.
Oh, it's not on phone. My laptop only I am doing it. So that then it's fine, Prabhu. Maybe it's not. I will figure it out. Maybe anyhow from month this issue is not there. Next week I will try to find it out.
Okay, Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhu. I will fix it. Okay,
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. So then
Hare
I think we will again see everyone on Monday. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna to all the devotees.